Hi guys, and today it's a part of our third storytelling. And once again, we are here to narrate a special story. This story is gonna give you a way. This story is gonna lit a spark inside you. Guys, a man cannot think he was 40 years old, and he used to live in Bihar, Gaya district, and he had also a dream to live a better life in his village with his family, mom and daddy, and just as well as his wife. It has been It had been 10 years since he got married with one lady, Priyanka. And guys, in his village, there was no hospital. There was no basic infrastructure, paved way, paved hospital, paved school. And build, he wanted to build those all things, but lack of financial problem. He was unable to build. He decided to ask help from government, and he tried many times to just get help from local leaders, headmen of the village, but he was unable to. No one helped him, and guys, he just perceived. He saw in before him there were many patients. They can be cured. They can be treated, but lack of treatment, even yes, little not dangerous disease, fever, and many more things. Cough. They were hunted in a weather problem, and they just got died. Then he decided, now just I wanna just get help from Chief Minister of Bihar. He approached, but he didn't get. And once time came, guys, and his wife was pregnant. He knew each and everything. There is no hospital. How his wife will be labeled? And then he decided to just go to city. And guys, his wife was screaming for delivery. Do you know what happened ahead? And just that was a mountain area. Bus, when any transport can't be. There was not. How this bus and van can just run over there. So guys, there was only one option. Horse as well as on foot you can just cross the mountain and just get there for better treatment in city. And what happened in between? It will be narrated by Nitish.
So guys, as per my friend narrated you the story. So it was the night time, and in the village you can imagine there is no street light. There is only night, dark night, and that was on that time. It was raining, and she got a pain in her stomach because she need to deliver her baby, but there was no doctor. There is no clinic in the village, and Drasad Manji was alone on that time. She and his husband Dasat Manchi. And there was a big mountain. I mean, it's very difficult to even climb and think of to climb the mountain. They have to cover the distance. And the shortest distance was, to climb the mountain. But in the night time, it can't be possible. So Dasat Manchi just took the long distance route. It was so long that in the way it was raining in the dark night. She got much pain in the stomach. She was crying. She was screaming. Dasat, please help me. Dasat, please help me. But no one helping on that time. It was so horrific moment. Like Dasat was crying that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Just have patience. But her wife, but totally was in a pain. She was crying all the way. After 30 minutes later, in the way she got died just because of the leg, just because of the pain. She got died on that time. Even Dasat Manji and his wife was alone in the night time. After that, Dasat Manji just drop out from the bull cart, and they both is cry. I mean, the bull cart man and Dasat Manji was crying because his wife was died. Literally on that moment, Dasat Manji was alone, and she felt what is aloneness. And literally on that time, he was so crying, like he was just thinking, like due to the delivery, my wife got died, and like my wife, many got died just because of this mountain. And not a government is helping to just break the mountain. Even not a headman of the village is doing anything, even to build the hospital, to build the clinic. It was like it totally hurt, and his heart skipped a beat. He tension. He was literally tense about his wife, like he lost his entire life. Dasat Manchi was crying a lot. Then he just went to the village in the morning. It turned into morning when he came back. He just do the last ceremony and he took the oath. Now I have to do something. I have to do. Likewise, my wife got died just due to the long route. Like many just got died. Not with the big disease like cancer and all that, only by the fever, by the diarrhea, and many more small diseases that can be cured in 2 weeks, 1 week. So he took a oath like they are now mountain versus me, and he just took his just chisel hammer and he start just doing hammering. He start breaking the stone. So he started breaking the stone, and every village gathered there and look at to him. And what the villagers start saying to Darshat Manji, it will be narrated by my friend Love.
Okay, guys, as my friend narrated, he lost his loved one and he was screaming. And guys, do you know when her wife fell down from mountain? Even just there was no someone except for bull cart man, to just carry her dead body in wheels. She was 40. He was 40-year old, and he carried his wife's body. And when he came back to his village and he did all the last ceremony, then he decided, why not? This mountain has destroyed. This mountain has destroyed many person life, and I'm also one of them. Now I'm gonna take revenge from that mountain. I'm gonna just divide it two parts. I'm gonna just make a way. I'm gonna just make a path. Everyone can go through this mountain. And guys, a man, 40-year-old, lack of money, lack of just his lack of money, lack of food, he decided. And there was even weather was not in his favor. Suddenly, all of a sudden, raining start and a scorching sun. But his determination was more stronger, more than mountain, more than strength of any stone. But guys, do you know? He started working. He has only one hammer and chisel. 4 and 5 days he worked, and then people came to him and tried to just underestimate him. Maji, I think you had gone mad. Do you know you're not gonna just build a house. You're gonna just climb the mountain. Do you know what's the distance of this mountain? 55 kilometer. But guys, there was in our life similarly. Whenever we try to do something, few person will come at you to motivate you, to inspire you to do something. Most of them they will try to just throw cold water on your soldier. But Maji, he had an article of faith. Whatever I decide, I'll just make it happen in reality. And but guys, 4 and 5 days, as a common person, every he gave up. And then he decided, why not? Last chance, I should approach Prime Minister of India. And he decided to meet Indira Gandhi. On that time, she was the Prime Minister of India. But guys, on that time, Bihar was also undeveloped state, and right now it has been more than 40 years. Still, Bihar is undeveloped state. On that time, leader was responsible. Right now, also leader. All leaders are responsible. But Maji didn't make excuse. Didn't make land excuse. He decided last time whether Indra helped me or not, I'm gonna just divide this mountain in two parts and just make a way. My own villagers, they can go city. They will get better treatment, hospital, education, many more things. And he just bought it from Gaya railway station. He didn't have money. So guys, did you know? Even there was no single person to help him to just just let him off his chest. He wanted to just narrate his story, why and where he is going to. He had only guys one bag, only two five chapatis and some mangoes pickle. It was only those that food was only sufficient for 1 and 2 days. But guys, when After 2 and 3 station, Titi came to him and said, "Hey, black man, show your ticket." And he was looking labor, guys. He didn't have good clothes. His clothes was worn out. There were many holes. He was looking a beggar. And Titi pissed off him. If you don't show me your ticket, then you will be thrown from train. And what happened? Let's see whether he opposed the Prime Minister of India or not.
So as per my friend narrated you, the TT asked for the ticket, but he had no money to buy the ticket. And he said that I don't have money to buy the ticket, but I want to meet the Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. And TT started laughing. Eh? Just look at you. Why would she meet you? And Dasat Manji was got shocked. Like why? Why couldn't she meet me? Am I not human? And TT said that you are a human, but you are a poor. And Indira Gandhi, just imagine Indira Gandhi is at that level, and you are here. Do you really think that she will meet you? And the second reason, he was said like you don't have ticket, so you can't travel in the train. So at the next station, it TT just removed him from the train, but he had the strong determination. He just wanted to meet Indira Gandhi, and he also said that now I just went out from my home. Now no matter what may come, I will meet. I will definitely meet Indira Gandhi. And he didn't take any bus. He didn't take any bull cart. He didn't take any travel things. Like he just believe on the food, and he said let's just go with the food. And you won't believe the distance, from Gaya to Delhi, 1200 kilometers, and he traveled 1200 kilometers. It was not easy task. Like in the night, he just ignite the fire. He also spent his night in the some village in UP, and he also going just against the track. He just follow the track to go to the Delhi. It was so hard. Like his entire legs and everything, just born out. Like there is a mark in the whole entire body. I mean, his dress was totally become so dirty. Even smell is coming from his body. He was looking like a dead body. Literally, everyone just saying that he's a Baba and Guru, any Guru, like literally. But still, he didn't follow anybody. He didn't listen anybody, and he was keep on just following the track. It was scorching sun. It was summertime, like more than 48-degree, but still he was just follow the track. After 1 or 2 weeks later, he just went at the Delhi, but he didn't know where Indira Gandhi just reside. So he asked from local people, but everyone denied and excoriated due to the clothes. His clothes was totally burned out. It was ritual. There was hole in the many inner wear, and the ethnic clothes. He was wearing white clothes, and he had no food. He was starving from 1 week. Even he also wanted to meet his necessity like with food and water and all that. So he also, but he didn't beg. And he asked from when he went at the New Delhi. He asked from the local where I can meet the Indira Gandhi. But it was his fortune that Indira Gandhi was going to appear for the speech, and he just went. He just trying to got into the Indira Gandhi's speech field, but the security was just removed him. So he just started wandering, and he chose the different path. He just went inside the stage, and what will happen? It will be narrated by Mr. Love.
Guys, as my friend mentioned you, it's not a story about one man. It's a story about determination. It's a story about integrity. Integrity. He didn't have money, so he decided, without money, I'll just go there. I'll meet Indira Gandhi. I'll narrate. Yes, he was doing selfless work. Not only for himself. In his village, there were 500 people. They were living the same life. Lack of water, lack of potable water, lack of healthcare, lack of education. He always think about those 500 people. If I do this work, definitely this work is gonna make 500 people's life easy. And when he just boarded at New Delhi railway station, he asked to auto driver, "Hey, just can you drop me at Indira Gandhi's residence?" Everyone just started laughing on him. Indira Gandhi, what's your real address? At where do you wanna go? My address is only Indira Gandhi residence. So guys, auto and even no transport man decided to just drop him. And my friend narrated it. Then he just decided he read one newspaper and then he just went there where Indira Gandhi was addressing the people in the Connaught Place. And then he went. Even there was high security. But guys, he just went under the stage and guys, do you know there were more than 100 people on the stage and the stage collapsed. But he was under the stage and he just uplifted the stage where Indira Gandhi was standing. And fortunately, he was extolled by Indira Gandhi. And she asked her his name. What's your name? From where you came here? And he narrated, my name is Maji, Dasrat from Maji. I belong to lower caste. And such kind of problem are in my village. Indira Gandhi committed. She committed, yeah, I'll come in your village. Either I will just order to all officers to develop basic infrastructure, school, hospital. But guys, she was not man of words. When he came back, his village, it has been. He was waiting. He had been waiting for 2 months, but he didn't get even single letter from Indira Gandhi. Even single officer constable came to meet him. No one came to meet him. Then he decided, now how long time I will wait to get help from government, to get help from Harman of the village, from official. Now it's time to Maji. Maji, now just master of your courage, Maji. And you have to. If you loved your wife, so just go and take revenge from that stone. Every castle will take a stone. And just he took one castle and a hammer and just he went. Same place. And he went and he is standing in front of mountain. He said, what did you think? I won't come back? Let's see me. I'm standing in front of you mountain and now I'm gonna divide you. And his voice repeating again and again, surrounding this area. And he decided, he just devoted himself until I will divide this mountain. I make the way, I won't come back my home. And many relatives, his family members came to make him understand what kind of work you are gonna do. It's impossible, but no, that man was possible. And decided, and he had an article of faith. And guys, it has been 10 years. He had been working for 10 years. And many news reporter, anchor, they came to meet him, Maji, to take the interview. Maji was a such man. He was not a full of high spirits. He also inspired those all reporters. Hey, I'm not such celebrity. I am not like Indira Gandhi. You came here to take my interview. And he didn't give interview. He said now. Reporter tried to make him understand. If you just gave a statement, then leaders will come at you to meet to just help you. Then decided no. I don't need help from anyone. In Maji is enough to just divide this mountain. And he's around the clock, night and day. He was thinking only mountain, mountain. My biggest enemy is only mountain. I wanna just he didn't know about anything. He was uneducated. Only he was able to read. Except it he didn't have any formal education. And many youths came to him to just work as a volunteer. But he refused their help. Not. Maji devoted himself. You don't have to waste your time here in this solitude place. I'm alone to work here. And guys, what happened? It will be narrated by.
So as far my friend narrated you all the story. So now he became a made person. now he became the mad person, and it was perceived that he is totally mad person. He's a psychopath perceived by the all the villager. Even the reporter said that he is not ready to interview. He didn't want to just publish his news, and just so this news will be come to the all politician, and politician will take the action regarding the mountain. But he was not ready. After 10 years later, it was it was hot summer. After a week, the ground level of the water was decreased, and it was a drop. The whole land was become infertile. There was no possibility to grow the crop. Every man, every women and man, they were just going to another village. Everyone was every relative of Dasat Manji was trying to just make him understand, why don't you come with us, why don't you come with us. Even his two children, a girl and boy, they just went with the relative. Even his mother also went to another village, but he was the only person in the village, and with the chisel hammer he was keep on just breaking the stone. It was like it was so hot in the daytime, and there was one snake. He bite. That snake just bited him. He was in a pain. He was literally crying, and he just become numb for 5 minutes. But he just decided, he was so determined to face the mountain. He wanted to break the mountain, so he decided to sacrifice his one finger. He just put the hammer and chisel in, and by the chisel he just cut his one finger. He was totally in the pain. There was no water, but but he saw that something, that there is one muddy place, and he just took some mud, and he just wrap around with the towels usually all the biharis have, and just he squeezed, and he just started drinking the dirty water. That was his condition. He was numb for the half day. When he woke up, still he just puts the hammer and chisel, and he start just breaking the stone. He was the only person who was breaking the stone on the scorching sun of 49 degrees Celsius. He was just keep on just breaking the stone. After 1 month later, when everyone just come, when the rain was come in the village, everyone came back in the village, and everyone's heart is keep a beat. This guy is not just going here and there. He just keep on just facing the mountain. It was the it inspired the many people, but no one wanted to help him, because everyone perceived him that he is really mad, and he will die very soon. Even the relatives, they lose the hope of Darshat Manchi. And once MLA come, and he said literally he is a mad, and he become a mad. Everyone just proclaimed him that he is a mad person, and it was so hard. And day by day the sun increasing, the scorching sun was increasing day by day. It was so summer. It's like your skin will burn with the sun, but still he was broken the stone. Now it's been 10 year more. Half of the mountain was broken. And once again MLA visited, and what MLA said to the Rasat Mansi, it will be narrated by Love.
Guys, as my friend narrated, Marcy, full of high spirits man. Emily came to him and just tried to. Emily, his intention was totally wrong. He had a different intention. He wanted to just get a credit of that mountain. He wanted to just a wrong just opinion from Marcy. He just compelled Marcy to just give his words to just those reporter that MLA helped me to just, and he also gave me some money. That's why I have been working here for 20 years. He gave me food, he gave me money, he gave me some medicine. But guys, it was not true. It was white. It was a white truth, guys. But that MLA, he refused Marji. Marji said to me, even Prime Minister, she didn't help me. Chief Minister, he didn't help me. So that's why I decided to just divide this water. First of all, I approached you guys, headman of the village, and MLA. But when you refused, then I just had to go. Then I had to meet Chief Minister or Prime Minister. If you help me, then I wouldn't have to see this condition. And he just, that Aminu came back his home. And guys, do you know what happened ahead? One police officer, there was one police station nearby that mountain, around the 100 kilometers. And one police officer came with five constable and said to Maji, you are doing illegal work. It's a part of history, historical mountain. You are just dividing. You are just breaking. Then Maji said, historical mountain. You don't think if I pave the way, my villagers' life will be easy, and they can just go city, and they can just work over there. There is no unemployment, sir. But guys, even single constable didn't pay his heed to just understand. Everyone knows Maji, but no one was there trying to understand Maji. And two constable, at the behest of that SHO, he was beaten brutally. His one leg was broken. He got fractured. And he was screaming there, sir, let me do my work until I divide this mountain. I will not leave this mountain. I will never ever leave this place. But guys, Machi was brought in police station, in jail. And 5 days he was there. He has faint. But within 5 days, guys, even single second, he didn't let his mind stop to think mountain. He was crying night and day. Mountain, mountain, my wife. Mountain, kill my wife. I wanna just kill this mountain. As all police officer, all station staff, they got fed up. Oh, sir, what kind of man just you brought here? Let him go there. From where we brought him. And police officer drove him that mountain area. And once again he decided to work. And guys, it has been 22 years. And he divided one mountain in two parts. And there is one way, just one path he just made. And everyone's life he made it easy. And guys, his villager easily they started going to city for treatment and every basic things. Distance was 55 kilometer village to city, but now distance is only 15 kilometer. 35 kilometer he just broke the mountain. And guys, do you know he was not awarded by Chief Minister of Bihar. Even when all this part of his stone was sold by local leader and officer, he didn't get any compliment, guys. But he deserved that man. And when he just came back his village, so there was no even his family, his daughters, son, they got married and they just left the village. And he started living his life alone. And he was suffering many diseases. But villagers, they helped me and he became icon for Bihar. Not any leader, they are icon for Bihar. That's why guys, all Bihari they feel proud, they feel a sense of proud. Being a Bihari, why Dasrat Ramaji was born in Bihar. Bodh and Guru Nanak, it's a place of Guru Nanak and Bodh, they got there, they enlightened there. And many more things about Maji. So let's see in further story how and what's the motto of this story will be narrated by Nidis.
So now he turned more than 50 and his life was totally completely changed. Everyone started respecting for the hard work he did. He broken the mountain, he divided the mountain into two pieces. It's like the he make the pathway between two mountains, and every village person, everyone started thanking him due to his hard work. Even the news channels and newspaper, it was a headline in the newspaper that Dasrat Manji has broken and divided the mountain into two pieces. He became the mountain man, and everyone get to know about his work. Now, even though everyone got to know about his work, his hard work, dedication, he make possibility into reality, but still he had no money. Everyone he became a famous personality. He had fame, but he had still no money. Even the fund given by some politician, it was scam, and it was taken by the MLA of the village, headman of the village. There was not a single one penny, single one rupee given to Dasat Manji for his entire work. He gave his entire 22 years to broke the mountain, and after that, even he didn't get the 1 rupee. It was so scary. Like he devoted his entire life. Even he had no packed house. He's living in the hut. And every villager, they just say thank you and all that. His life is changed by the villager. Villager respect. But what about the politician? It's a duty. It was the duty of the all the politician or chief minister to work on the education, infrastructure, and hospital. But it was done by the Dasat Manji. But everyone, headman of the village, MLA, chief minister, everyone just approached to him and said that you have to give the statement that I help in terms of food, infrastructure, technology, and many more things. But Dasat Manji, he said no. Whatever may come, whatever you will do with me, I will not afraid of it. Even I was not afraid of the mountain. So how can I afraid of you? And I will not say. I will only follow the truth. So he denied all the politicians, like headman of the village, MLA, chief minister. Even the chief minister and MLA, they were not in the support of Dasat Manji. He just did everything. He did everything to just insult him, but he developed the respect. It is generated by within from all the villagers, and they respected the man of the word, Dasat Manji. Now he was become famous, but how many of the people know in the entire India? Only a Gaya people. Only some part of the Bihari knows about the mountain man, but no one knows who is the mountain man. If you go in other state and if you ask who is the mountain man, no one knows. Everyone knows who is the chief minister, who is the MLA, but no one knows the real hero. Everyone knows who is SRK, who is Salman Khan, who is Katrina Kaif, but they don't know who is Dasat Manji. Even he devoted his entire life, but he was full of proud because whatever he wanted to do, and he did. So whenever he see the mountain divided into two pieces, he realize he remains all the good moment that he and hard work that he did to just broke and divide the mountain. So it was the story of the mountain man. It is not the story of mountain man. It's the story of the dedication, hard work. And you will notice that by hard work and dedication, you will achieve anything. Most of the people, they think that they become lazy, they become a coach potato, but in reality they don't know about the Dasat Manji. There is no word for him what is laziness and what is being in a state of coach potato. He just proved that he can make possibility into reality, but you need to have courage to take the step, to just do. And he became the famous personality in Bihar, but no one knows in the India. So by the Dasat Mansi work, by the mountain man, we can learn that if you have the strong determination, if you have passion, then you can do anything. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. So thank you so much for listening the inspiring story of Dasat Mansi. We will come with the latest, with the new inspiring story that will inspire you a lot.